Do you recommend plasma injections for healing joints? Yes.
I understand movement is the ticket and the golden ticket, and you got to keep moving. But again, you want to understand what's going on with your body. Yeah. Don't walk on a broken leg.
Definitely not, man. It's so I don't care or anything. I'm like, all right, I'll sit back. We'll see how you are in the next 20 years when you hit 40 or 50 years old. And they're like, oh, I can't do anything. And back in the day, I used to bench 450 pounds. Like, okay, back in the day, what are you doing right now? I talked to a lot of these guys, because they all see me. It's like, to a certain extent, whatever. They want to know what I do in business or what we do at Titan, or they always, you're a trainer or whatever. So I'm like, listen, if you could do it back then, you could probably do it now. But what happened in between? It's funny. It is funny.
That is one great thing.
Try to help a lot of people get back.
One great thing is I do see the funniness in the, hey, I benched 400. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it was 25 years ago, but now that being kicked out of the window, memory muscle and strength are two amazing things for anybody that has lost their path, who has stopped working out, who has for some reason maybe had an injury and never went back. Just know that stuff is the greatest thing about memory muscle. Will come back quickly, much quicker than basic muscle. Your strength comes back even faster and I love these studies that come out finally at this day and age. These are the studies I like. How strength comes back with the nervous system so quick. So it's like these people go back in the gym. I've been back in the gym in a month and I've already changed so much more before. So I'm doing so much better. It's like you were there, right. And now we're here, and it's the same stuff. But what's great is that you can then talk to Titan Medical at that age and make sure that everything is functioning right now. Because if that stuff is coming back and you're moving and motivated again to do this after a long layoff, maybe there's something else that you can do to help you stay healthier and I guess at the end of the day, just optimize your body at 100%, like we always say.
Absolutely. And the other thing about it is that some people, when hormones start declining, it actually unmotivates you. Like one of the questions, that we ask is like, are there any hobbies or sports that you used to play that you're unmotivated to do nowadays? And, usually the answer is yes, and they have low T. So it will help motivation, self-confidence come back, because a lot of people lose this, especially guys, when their testosterone goes down. They start feeling down the dumps, depressed, unmotivated, unconfident with themselves. So these are things that you can check with just a blood test. And right now we're running a special on blood tests. So at that point, it's $130 for males, $200 for females. There's more tests in the female panel, so that's why the price is different. And nationwide, we can set you guys up. And at least you guys have the information to make an educated decision about what you guys want to do with your health or what you want to do to improve your quality of life. Because quality of life can always improve for anybody out there. Me, Mike, you, whoever it is. It's just, what are you going to do and what are the steps you're going to do to help improve your quality of life and see really what's going on. And health is number one thing. And I say without your health, you're not getting out of bed. I'm not doing this live with Mike right now. I'm not seeing my wife. I'm not seeing my kids. I'm not having fun. I'm dying in a bed, right? And you don't want to be that person. So, you have one life to live it the best possible way you can at the highest quality of your health too as well. I mean, that's key. Longevity is key, right? How long can you live feeling the best you possibly can, right? And hopefully I want to live till 90 or 100 years old and I'm still feeling good, body's looking good, everything's right. Hopefully that'll be the plan. And that's what everybody should be out there for, because you always want, if you have kids, you always want to see your kids grow. You want to see your grandkids. You want to see all this stuff. And at that point, like without your health, you're not doing that. So, get your health in check. And if you haven't had your health in check for so long, that's even more of a motivator to get checked to see what's going on. And if you are, and you want to make sure you're in optimal ranges, get checked and see what's going on. And you guys will have all the information in front of you guys.
Hey, here's another one for you, Johnny.
Yep. Do you recommend plasma injections for healing joints? Yes, PRP. PRP is going to be an amazing thing. Titan Medical Center is going to be full blast in all these different things. PRP is amazing. It's done amazing things for a lot of people, and whether it's hair loss, joints, inflammation, facial rejuvenation, vaginal rejuvenations. I mean, there's so much. And you're talking about your own blood. It's not a foreign substance to you at all, which is great. You're literally pulling the blood from the patient, spinning the blood down, getting that plasma, that awesome yellow and rich plasma, and then injecting it into the patient, re-injecting their own plasma. So and amazing health effects. So at that point, I would definitely recommend PRP for a lot of different things.
Yeah, and I mimic his statement. I think it's a great thing, and stem cell, but I do know that stem cell is something that you can't really get to here in the States, but you can do PRP. And again, Titan Medical in the near future will be doing that.
Yep.
So,
honestly, man, if they could do it before, I know like some places were doing PRP and they were mixing BPC 157 in there. I mean, think about that. Yeah, I mean, so they were doing some crazy little mixtures. I don't know if
now, see, that's a cocktail I would drink.
But that's what I'm saying. There's some different things. Like, I've seen some different things from some different physicians around the world. Because you look at the United States, it's so restricted in kind of what they can do, what they can't do. So you start looking at some of these world famous doctors and what they're doing in other places, and there's some amazing like gene editing and all this stuff is going on in real life. Like that is some cool stuff, guys. I mean, it really is. It's groundbreaking for sure, 100%.
I was just watching and reading up and watching these about the gene therapy and all this, and it's like I can't fathom what our kids are going to be like in 20, 30 years, what they're going to know. And things are moving so much quicker.
I know.
It seems like every decade it just speeds up even faster and faster. And so it's going to be interesting to see what is available and healthy for our kids.
Yeah.
And again, it's like that's why I was so bummed out, because I fully believe on the connective tissue is the most important thing for the body, and to have something like the peptides being pulled away from us is, for me, it hurts, and just because I believe in it.
It's detrimental, and that it is detrimental what's happening, and a lot of patients are upset about it. And they're all signing the petitions for me. So at that point, I'm sure the other clinics are doing it. Pharmacies are doing it. Just got to get those lists and get the petition signed, and hopefully that'll do some good for our cause.
Yeah, I hope so.
Man, you're right. I mean, I'm one user, and I'm telling you guys, the benefits that I've gotten through the years from BPC and TB alone, I mean, I couldn't get from anywhere else. I mean, without painkillers or cortisone or NSAIDs, I don't want to take that stuff, and it has negative effects on your liver or your kidneys. So, these are things that I didn't want to deal with either. Or, breaking down ligaments in your body or degeneration. It's just not good stuff, guys. So.